If you're pregnant and experiencing any form of lower back pain, just know that you're not alone. According to a study that I found, 50 to 80% of pregnant women experience lower back pain. But rest assured that there are ways that you can help alleviate this pain. And so in this class, we're going to do a nice and really gentle sequence that may help you with your lower back pain. I know it's helped me a lot. I'm now in my third trimester, and so this is something that I've been doing that I've been finding really, really helpful. So for this class, what we're going to need is we're going to need a block or two, a yoga bolster, and you might need a blanket. So what we want to do is, first thing we're going to do is find a comfortable seat. If you want, you can place a blanket, you can sit on a blanket. That might be a bit better for you to find a nice straight line. Otherwise, if you're okay without a blanket, just find a comfortable seat. Hands on your knees, shoulders back and down, chin to your chest, and we'll just start by closing the eyes. So close the eyes. Take a moment to tune into your breath. So nice inhales through the nose and nice exhales through the nose. Again, inhale, see if you can sit a little bit taller here. Exhale, see if you can drop your shoulders. One more inhale like that. And exhale. Gently open your eyes. From here, we're going to do a few movements just to warm up the spine. So with your hands on your knees, inhale, bring the shoulders back and look up. Exhale, let's curl and bring your head in. Inhale, let's open up. Exhale, head comes in. Let's do 3 more like that. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come to neutral position. From here, we're going to do a few circles. So we'll go to the right and forward. And then on an exhale, we're going to go to the left and back. So inhale, right, forward. Exhale, left and back. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, just finding a bit of movement here. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Do the same on the other side. So inhale, left, front. Exhale, right and back. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Just find your own rhythm here. Just tune into your breath. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how your lower back might be feeling. And when you're done, again, come to a neutral position. We'll do a lovely side stretch. These are one of my favorite stretches to do, especially during pregnancy, I've been noticing. So right hand comes to the floor, left hand comes up. Let's walk that right hand to the right, and we're going to feel a really lovely stretch on all of our left side body. So especially during pregnancy, when we try to sleep on either our right side or more preferably your left side, we might experiencing some tightness on our sides. So we're trying to open up and stretch the muscles between the ribs and just see how you're feeling here. Just find this really lovely stretch. Let's stay here for 1 more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to the center before we go to the other side. Hands on your knees, shoulders back and down. Just notice that left side. Just notice how that feels in comparison to the right side. So this is generally what we're trying to feel and experience, especially in all of our upper body, just to help alleviate any of that back pain. Let's go to the other side. Left hand down, right hand up. Let's walk that left hand to the left. Feel that lovely stretch on all of our right side body. And you might notice with every inhale, you can lengthen a bit more. With every exhale, we release. Just try to keep your right hip grounded. Let's stay here for one more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to the center. Again, hands on your knees, shoulders back and down. Close your eyes. And just hopefully you're feeling a bit more symmetrical, a bit more equally stretched out, left side and right side. You might be feeling that you can sit a little bit taller now. Okay, so from here, gently open your eyes. We're going to come into all fours. So we're going to come into tabletop position. So from tabletop position, we want our shoulders to be over our wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, let's find some cat-cows. Inhale, we're going to look up. Exhale, head comes in and curl. Inhale, open up. Sometimes you might feel that you don't want to open up too much here, so even just neutral position is perfectly fine. If this feels comfortable to tilt even more, then do that. But the movement that we want to encourage more is the exhale where we're pushing up. So inhale, neutral or open up. Exhale, curl. One more inhale like that. And exhale. From here, come to the center, and we're going to do some circles. So we're going to go up to the right, down to the left, and up. So just play with these circles. Just find this movement that hopefully your body is just like really craving. I think that you're taking your baby for a little ride here. Do the same on the other side. So let's do a few more circles on the other side. Okay, and when you're ready, find a neutral position. From here, left hand comes forward. We're going to thread the needle. Right hand comes underneath, right ear to the floor. And we'll just stay here for 3 breaths. For 1, 2, and 3. Bring your left hand closer, push up. Same on the other side. Right hand goes forward, left hand comes underneath. Thread the needle on the other side. 3 breaths here. For 1, 2, and 3. Right hand pushes the floor away. Come on to all fours again. Okay, from here we're going to try to find a little bit of strength just to strengthen our lower back. So from tabletop position, send your right foot back. You can keep this right foot on the floor. If you want, you can pick it up. Try to just slightly pull that belly in. And from here, we're going to also find a little balance. So bring that left hand forward. So we're going to add a little bit of movement if you're okay with this. So this is going to be our inhale. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow a bit closer together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left hand comes down, knee comes down. Same on the other side. Right hand forward, left leg either stays on the floor or we pick it up. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last inhale. Exhale, hand comes down, knees come down. Let's do a little inhale, open up if this feels right for you. Exhale, curl. Let's find a little puppy pose, so look forward. Try to keep your hips over your knees. Walk those hands forward and see if you can bring your forehead to the floor. If it's too hard to bring your forehead to the floor, you can place a block underneath and just allow your forehead to find the block. This might be a bit more comfortable for you. Just work with whatever variation you want. Pregnancy is a time when it's really lovely to play with props and just use them to help us in our practice. One more inhale here. Exhale. Walk those hands closer. Remove the block if you had one. All right, and from here, curl the toes. We're going to find a downward facing dog. So find your downward facing dog and try to keep your knees bent. So by keeping our knees bent, we're going to try to encourage our spine to stay in a as straight as possible line. So with the knees bent, send your hips up and back. Shoulders away from the ears. Now if you want, you can pedal out the feet. Allow one heel to find the floor, then the next. Just a little bit of movement just to stretch out those calves and hamstrings. During pregnancy, you might be getting cramps in your calves. I know this has started happening to me sometimes. So anything where I can stretch out my calves in particular just feels really, really nice. From here, look forward, walk those feet forward. Okay, try to keep your feet hip distance apart. We're going to keep those knees bent. Hold on to your elbows and just allow your head to come down. So we're going to find this lovely forward fold. You can open out your feet if your belly's a bit bigger and you need a little bit more space. You can stay in the center. You can also swing from side to side if that feels nice for your lower back. Just pay attention to how you're feeling. Every day our body is completely different. Sometimes we might be thinking, oh, what do I look like today? It's all part of the process, all part of the journey. Just make sure you're feeling lovely and comfortable in whatever it is that we're doing. Okay, from here, bring your fingertips to the floor, bend those knees, and we're going to come into a squat or malasana. So, ideally, we want our heels on the floor. If you want to make it a bit more comfortable, you can also sit on a block. So sitting on a block might be really, really nice. If you're okay without a block, you can remove it. So we can try to push those knees away and just try to straighten up here. Sometimes it's nice to move forward and back, or a bit of right and left, just to see how you're feeling in your hips, just to see how you're feeling in your lower back. You might just want to stay in the center. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can come into child's pose. But just squatting is a wonderful, wonderful pose in general for back pain. And so in particular in pregnancy, it's no wonder why squats are generally found in most prenatal yoga, prenatal programs. And so we'll just stay here for a few breaths. If you want, we can just stay in this version. If you want, we can add a little bit of a twist. So your right hand comes down, your left hand can come up, and you can look towards that left hand. One more inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. One more inhale here. Exhale, let's do it one more time. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. One more inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. One more inhale and exhale. Lovely. Let's stay here just for a few more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale. Lovely. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come onto our knees. So if you want any extra padding for your knees, if your knees are a bit sensitive, you can get a blanket, place a blanket underneath your knees. So from here, what we want to do is we're going to bring our right foot out to the right. Okay, so left hand is on the floor. What we want to do now is inhale, let's bring that right hand up, and you can bring it as far back as you want. Exhale, bring that hand down, and we're going to bend the elbows and lower down. Let's do that again. Inhale, let's open up. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Same on the other side. So left foot comes out to the left. Inhale, left hand comes up and open up as much as you want. Exhale, bend those elbows. Inhale, open up. Exhale, let's come down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Come to the center and let's have a seat. Okay, so have a seat. Now, we might use a block. We might not need it. Just see how you're feeling. I'm going to have my block next to me. I'm going to bring my right foot in. Left leg is out to the left. So this is like an open version of Janu Shirshasana, which would normally be with the left foot forward, but now we've opened it up to give us a bit of space. So from here, we want to go forward. Hands on the floor, walk those hands forward, and just notice, okay, where do I want to stop? It's not all about stretching, it's not all about finding flexibility, it's just about finding where it feels nice for you. So either we can stay up here. If you're more flexible, if you're more comfortable, you can come onto your elbows. If you want to use your block, you can rest your forehead on the block. Just play with whatever variation feels comfortable, and we'll just stay here for a few breaths. So just remember, during pregnancy, we don't want to be finding our limits, pushing to our limits. It's just all about finding a bit of strength and flexibility so that we can alleviate any pains, especially now for this class, any discomfort in our lower back. So inhale, let's come up. Do the same on the other side. So left foot comes in, right foot out to the right. Again, walk those hands forward. If this is enough, great. Stay here. If you want to come onto your elbows, if you want your head to come down. One side might be different from the other. Just pay attention to that. It's totally normal. You can close your eyes. Just give your body a bit of time to really release into this pose. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, let's come up. All right. Let's find a nice little twist. So we're going to do a nice open twist. So open twist means that we're allowing a lot of space for our bellies. We don't want to do any closed twists where we might be compressing the belly. So open twists are fine in pregnancy. So what we're going to do from here is left hand comes onto the left knee, right hand is behind us. Try to keep your fingertips on the floor. So inhale, we want to lengthen, and exhale, we want to twist, and just see how far back you feel comfortable looking. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. For 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, come to the center, same on the other side. Right hand, right knee, left hand behind us on our fingertips, and turn to the left. 3 breaths. For 1, remember, inhale, try to lengthen. Exhale, we twist. 2, and 3. Inhale, come to the center. From here, we're going to bring the soles of our feet together and keep your feet slightly far away from you. So for this one, we don't need any props. We want to lower down and allow our head to come down. But if you have your props, we can use our blocks. So you can place your forehead on the block and you can build it up to find whatever height feels right for you. Again, without you, just allow your head to come down. I've got my props and I really like using blocks for this one. So your hands can be either in front of you with your palms facing up or down, whatever you would rather do. Or you can bring your hands into the center and kind of give yourself a little hug. And just allow your shoulders to kind of round, just allow your head to feel nice and heavy. If you're quite far away from your feet, just allow your head to come down. So this is a little, really nice restorative pose, especially if you've got your blocks here. Just a few breaths here, just to really release and let go. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let's come up. All right. So from here, we're going to find a child's pose. And child's pose is lovely for any lower back pain. And now in pregnancy, it's lovely to do child's pose with a bolster. So depending on how big your belly is, if your belly is quite big, you might want to keep your bolster quite far away from you, just so you have enough space for your belly. What we can do is we can add a block or 2. You can play around with this and just see what you would rather do. So what we want to do is have our knees nice and open. Bring your head either side. You might need to play around to find the best option for you. You might want to build up a bit more. Every day is different. Every day is a little bit of an exploration. Okay, this for me now feels absolutely lovely. So bring your head to either side. Don't worry, we'll change sides. Hands can come underneath in this space between the bolster and your blocks if you're using this. So this is going to be our last pose for this practice. So just make sure you're feeling really, really, really comfortable. turn our head to the other side. One more inhale here. Exhale. When you're ready, slowly come up. Find a comfortable seat. Again, you can sit on your blanket if you were using a blanket in the beginning of the class. Hands on your knees, shoulders back and down, chin to your chest. Let's gently close our eyes. And just take a moment here to just notice how you're feeling. Notice if you're feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit taller, a little bit more relaxed. Notice how your lower back is feeling. Hopefully we've helped stretch out any discomfort, any tension you might have been experiencing. Bring your hands in front of heart center. Let's take one inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more inhale. And exhale. And so thank you for joining me for this class. Hopefully you feel a little bit better, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye.